guys, welcome to today's video. In this video, I will be doing a get ready with me with some new products that I recently purchased. When I do have new things to show you that I think would be interesting, I do like to do these get ready with me videos so you can kind of see them in action. So in today's video, you'll be able to see how I achieve this look. I've been getting a lot of questions about what foundation I've been using and my foundation routine, so I hope that answers those questions. Like always, links to everything will be listed in the down bar down below. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section down below as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So first things first, we are going to, I guess, prime our face. I recently purchased this Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. My sister, we went to Sephora and she was like, oh, I wonder if they have it, and they had one left, and I was like, okay, well, Tony was really excited about it and she didn't want to buy it, so I was like, okay, well, I'll buy it. Jeffree Star really made this famous. I kind of have mixed feelings about Jeffree Star at the moment just because he came onto YouTube and he made like a huge splash, and like I really enjoyed his videos and they're really fun to watch. I just heard more and more stories about like his past and like his past behavioral patterns, because I purchased one of his liquid lipsticks. It hasn't gotten here yet, but it kind of made me regret purchasing something from his brand. I'm a big believer in supporting brands and companies that you kind of like agree with what they stand for, and just kind of the things that I've heard kind of put me off of him in general. But he does have really nice makeup and he is entertaining to watch, but I kind of regret purchasing a liquid lipstick. On days when I'm going to be doing my makeup, because some days I just do something light, I don't know if I would use this, but I also would not use this with a moisturizer. Instead of a moisturizer today, after I got out of the shower, I used this MAC Fix Plus spray, just because typically I'll use a like the Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation, and I just find that this is so rich. Like, it is like a butter. It is like thick. I didn't want to like over moisturize because I do have combination skin, so I just felt like if I over moisturize, my skin would be all slippy. So I just take a little bit of this. This is my second time using it, and I know Jeffree Star uses it with a beauty blender, so we'll see. So I just dot it. It's a face base. There's like vitamins and shit. Like, I don't really know what's in it, to be honest. It feels nice. It's pretty moisturizing. Got some in my hair. So this is a new eyeshadow primer I decided to try because Marnie Goldberg said this was her favorite and it was only like $4 or something. And this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. I don't have particularly oily eyelids, so I think it's like fine, honestly. I don't notice a huge difference. It has a similar texture to like Shadow Insurance or the Too Faced, what is that? What is that called? Shadow Insurance? An Urban Decay Primer Potion. It has like a similar sort of texture, and it's so much cheaper than like all the ones I have used previously. So I've been really enjoying that just because it is a lot cheaper, and eyeshadow primer is no fun to buy. Like, I love buying new lipsticks or lip liners or stuff like that. Buying like an eyeshadow primer is so boring. I do like buying face primers though. Speaking of face primers, I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of this Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I've been liking a glowier sort of look. Oh my god, there's so many emails. And this primer, I don't find it's like a primer like the Too Faced Hangover RX or anything, because I find it just gives you like a really nice glow to your skin, but it's not like a primer that will fill in pores or anything like that, if that makes any sense. And I'm not sure if the Bobbi Brown face base is a primer. I've been using it as a primer. Well, this is the second time I've used it. So I'm gonna have to read up about this. I just honestly bought it because it was the last one, and my sister said, oh my god, it's so good, I've heard such good things, and she didn't want to buy it, so I was like, okay, I'll buy it, because it is pricey. It was $70. You know, I believe in quality over quantity. I don't buy a lot of makeup anymore. You can hear the jingling of my bracelets. I'm sorry. I don't buy a lot of makeup anymore, but the makeup I do buy is really, it's good stuff. And that's not to say I don't like drugstore makeup, because I do have drugstore favorites. If you find what works for you and it's expensive, you don't have to make apologies for it. You can cut corners in other places, or, I mean, if you don't need to cut corners at all, you don't need to, but for me, I like what I like. It doesn't matter what the price point is, but if I find something I like, whether it's from the drugstore or from Sephora or from Holt Renfrew, I'm gonna keep buying it. So now that I'm all primed and everything, oh, I should put some lip balm on. I've been watching this really cool YouTuber, Steph Nicole. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who I am talking about. I'm gonna link her channel down below. She is so knowledgeable about makeup and products, just like really smart. She works in the beauty industry, but like she's really knowledgeable about beauty products and like ingredients, and she's really easy to listen to. Like, I can listen to a 40-minute video of her and I'm not even bored. So I really like Steph, and she uses this Kaplan MD stuff, and I was like, I have that, so I've been using it. Okay, so now we're going to go in with eyeshadow, and you guys know that I love my Hard Candy Sandy Beach, but I looked through my makeup because I've been using the same makeup for a while, and I looked through my makeup collection and I forgot how much I love this eyeshadow. So this is Chase by Urban Decay. My old Rottweiler's name was Chase. He died almost a year ago. He died July 3rd? He was a great dog. He was the sweetest dog. I am so annoyed with Quebec right now because of their pit bull ban. I find it so stupid. I tweeted something along the lines of, I hope that one day dogs can be judged by their character and not their breed. But humans haven't even mastered that with, you know, other humans. So that's kind of optimistic. But the problem with pit bulls, I believe, as a person who has owned pit bulls and Rottweilers, the problem with those breeds is they attract the wrong sort of owner. Not saying that they are not powerful dogs, because they are, but the thing is that they attract the wrong types of owners that want them for the wrong reasons. They want them to intimidate. They want them to, you know, scare people. They want to train them for wrong reasons. They want to own them for wrong reasons. But it's like any breed can be vicious. I mean, honestly, in my experience, the more vicious dogs have been the little ones. One of my mom's good friends has a Chihuahua who I refuse to go near because she's vicious. Her name is Penelope, and she's like 2 pounds, but she's vicious. So I refuse to go near her. But all the pit bulls I've met in my life, my family's owned pit bulls. My cousin owns a pit bull, and she has like a 2-year-old. It really depends on the owner, and I think it's so sad that I think it's so wrong. And what even defines a pit bull? I know I'm getting on this whole rant, but with crossbreeding, and there's just so many different off breeds of pit bulls, how are you going to define what a fucking pit bull is? You can't. So I just like to do a pretty light eye, honestly, especially in the summer. I don't like a ton of eyeshadow. I'm just using Chase by Urban Decay, and then I might go in with a little bit of the dark color in Sandy Beach, just because it's a really nice brown, and it's not too intense. So going to go in and add a little bit of that. And now for the fun part, we are going to be doing our face. My favorite concealer of the moment is the Amazing Cosmetics concealer. I mentioned this in my What I've Been Loving video. It's super pigmented, but it covers everything amazingly. So I'm just going to go ahead and smear that under my eyes, probably more than I need to. But I like to apply more and then blend it out with a beauty blender because it just shears it out and also just kind of covers the other spots in your face. And this concealer, you really don't need a lot. I like it almost more than my Makeup Forever Full Cover concealer, which I know is like a shocker because Makeup Forever Full Cover was my all-time favorite. I've been breaking out on my chin. Like every couple of months I'll get this really bad breakout on my chin. I don't know why though. I think it's when I need to wash my brushes because I'm really bad about washing my brushes. I really need to get better about washing my brushes, but I feel like everyone says that. I know that downtown at Holt Renfrew they do like brush cleaning services, and like part of me wants to do that because I'm so lazy to wash all of my brushes, but then the other part of me is like, you lazy bitch, like no, like I don't know, that's like pumping gas, like getting someone to pump my gas for me. I hate doing that because I hate having to tip them for something that I could easily do. I know in like Jersey and stuff you can't pump your own gas, but in Canada you can, and I never ever let people pump my gas like at an employee, just because I feel like it's like extra money and gas is already pretty expensive. One time I had to pee so bad that I could not get out of the car, and so I let someone else pump my gas. Okay, so foundation. I have been obsessed with this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I think this is the best foundation I've ever tried. I think I like it more than my Makeup Forever stick foundation, which you guys know I was obsessed with. I use the number 6. It's like my perfect color. I can wear it when I'm a little bit lighter. I can wear it when I'm more tan, and it's just honestly the best foundation. It looks amazing. You guys have been freaking out in the comments of all my pictures on Instagram and videos asking what foundation I've been wearing, and it's been the Armani Luminous Skin Foundation. It is expensive. It is. It is like $70 Canadian. But you guys know me, if I feel like something is not worth the money, I have no qualms with going to return it. When you work for your money, and even if you don't, no matter whose money you're spending, it's nice to have nice things, but those nice things should be worth it. So I have been obsessed with this foundation. It is beautiful. The finish is beautiful. Everything is just so great about this foundation. It doesn't feel heavy. It just covers everything and makes me look so flawless. And it's just amazing. So highly recommend this foundation. It's expensive, like I said, but to me, it is worth every penny. It makes you look like so flawless, but it doesn't look heavy, like it doesn't look cakey. And that's what I love about it. This Kaplan MD like keeps getting into my mouth and it doesn't taste good. I tweeted that today I'm going to go get my license picture taken because I lost my license. I lost the actual license. I lost the actual license. Like I didn't lose like my license because of a ticket. Fun fact, I have never gotten a ticket, knock on wood. All my friends have gotten tickets, but I have not gotten a ticket, regardless of how crazy you guys think I drive. I'm not a crazy driver, which brings, I feel like I vlogged about this, but like a while ago, but I just applied a little bit more Urban Decay. Well, I didn't apply more, I just applied a little bit of Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in some spots that I felt like I need a little bit more. I am buying my first car. I had to say goodbye to my little BMW. It just like, it's an old car. That's why when people were commenting like on that car tour video, they're like, oh my god, that spoiled little brat got a brand new BMW. It was a 2006 BMW. So no, it was not brand new. And that's why I was laughing. It was so funny when people would be like, oh my gosh, she's so spoiled, gets a brand new BMW. I'm like, are we in 2006? Did we go back a decade? No. So yeah, my car just kept having more and more problems, and I made the decision to just get rid of it, and so I'm leasing my first car. I'm really excited. Now that my foundation is on, I'm using my Amazing Cosmetics Powder Set Setting Powder. I love this translucent setting powder, mostly because it's pressed. What are you guys' favorite pressed setting powders? I've only ever used this one. Oh, and an NYX one, but I think I like this one more. Like, it's a very natural looking, which I like a lot. I bought something at Sephora. Where's that Sephora bag? I was at Sephora and I was at the cash and they were like, oh, do you want this like lip mask? And it was $4, so I was like, sure. And this is a moisturizing and softening. Oh, you have to leave it on for 15 minutes. I was like, oh, I could leave it on when I do my eye stuff, but no. I'm gonna go in with my Tweezers Man eyelash curler and my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and then I don't know what mascara, but I'll see you when I'm done all those things. I went ahead and did my liner and mascara and my eyebrows. I pretty much do them the same in every single video, so I didn't feel like I need to show you again. As always, I use my NYX Micro Brow and I use my Kat Von D liquid liner. I did use a new mascara, and this was the L'Oreal Voluminous with a curved brush. This stuff is really good. I'm super picky with mascaras. I get some questions about if I wear lash extensions or anything. No, my lashes just seem to pick up mascara pretty well, but I do really like this mascara. L'Oreal Voluminous is a classic, so you can't really go wrong, but I really like the curved brush because it's easy to get into other places. Now we're going to go ahead and do some contouring and bronzing and highlighting. So lately I've been liking a little bit of a softer contour. I've been shopping my stash, as people like to say, and I've been using this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Bronzer. This is like my first bronzer that I fell in love with, so I'm just taking it on this NYX brush number 5. It's kind of like a MAC 109 sort of brush. I'm just stacking in my cheeks and then just kind of contouring my face. So now we're going to go in and highlight, and I haven't completely blended out my nose because I like to do that once I have highlighted my nose. So the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette, I know there is tons of, drama surrounding this whole collaboration. I was not interested in the eyeshadow palette, so I didn't purchase it. I have had a few Becca highlighters. I do like the Becca line, and honestly, I don't notice a difference in the quality between these and then like the individually sold highlighters or anything like that. So I don't know if I got a good batch. I know the main drama is surrounding the eyeshadow, but I really do like this palette. I don't know where my Champagne Pop individual one went, so I was planning on buying another one because it's one of my favorite highlighters, so I didn't need to with this palette. And I haven't used this blush. I think it's Pamplemousse. but I love these two blushes, and you guys know I'm not a blush person. But I also wanted to talk about this other little highlighter I bought. This is marketed as an eyeshadow, but I think a lot of people have went ahead and purchased this as a highlighter, and it's the eyeshadow by Kat Von D in Thunderstruck. I like to highlight using a fan brush, so I'm just going to take a little bit of champagne, a little bit of Prosecco, and just highlight. And then I do like to take a little bit of the highlighters. I just said that weird. I was like, highlighters. The highlighters down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm just going to dip my brush into the Amaretto and the Rose Spritz. I'm going to go in and blend the nose a little bit. I love Milani liquid liners. I love Milani lip liners. They're like $3.88, and they are just delicious lip liners. So this one is in the number 3 nude. It's very similar to Makeup Forever 3C or my favorite Givenchy liner or a Bobbi Brown nude, but this one is pretty affordable, so I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with. And the lipstick I'm going to use is Kinda Sexy by MAC. This is one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. And lately, I've been loving to go over it with this melted Too Faced lipstick in Melted Sugar. And this just kind of nudes things up a little bit. And then I am done. So this is the final makeup look. I hope you guys like it. I really love doing these videos when I have new products to try, because you guys know I don't buy a ton of things, so it's kind of boring if I just use the same things. But when I do buy a couple new things, I do like to do these sorts of get ready with me videos where you guys can see the new products in action. So thank you all so much for watching. Links to everything in my shades will be listed in the down bar down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you watch this, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.